on the inside of Austin Dillon.
You could see right there, Hornaday was just able to drive that thing down into turn 3 and 4.
Ricky Carmichael into the wall coming out of turn 4. The field spreading. We've got a problem behind him, too. It looks like 2 trucks maybe slapped the wall. Oh, and hard hit by Johanna Long as they crossed the stripe. Also involved was the 8 of Nelson Piquet Jr.
You know, we talk about this racetrack being really narrow, but it's not narrow on the straightaway. So there was plenty of room there to have driven around. You see Ricky Carmichael trying to refire that truck. You
look at the damage to the 20 of Johanna Long.
See Johanna moving around in that truck. That's a good sign.
She's up against the inside, well, close to the inside barrier. You see the window net coming down. That's a great sign.
When I looked down, she already had a bunch of damage on her truck before she even got to Ricky Carmichael. I'm not sure if she could turn the truck or could steer it or even get it stopped.
Yeah, we're red flagging this because of the accident right here on the front stretch where the field really wouldn't be able to get around or through because of the 2 vehicles right here on the front stretch. But I saw after Carmichael got sideways, the 20 of Johanna Long hitting the wall in turn number 4, as well as the 8 of Nelson Piquet Jr. So they hit after the fact.
Yeah, as Larry said, she may not have been able to steer that truck, or certainly able to steer it very well after that contact with the outside wall. Just watch for Ricky Carmichael right up your screen. It looks like he just got a little bit loose.
Got a little bit too high, overcorrected, hard in the outside wall. You see that the 20 truck here coming with all the sparks, and you can see how much damage she already had to the right front of that truck.
And she was trying to drive to the inside of that truck, and I'm not sure that truck would steer very well.
It was Nelson Piquet Jr. that hit the wall, and then Johanna Long looked like she cut the right front tire on Nelson Piquet Jr.'s truck.
Taylor Malsom does an incredible job avoiding Ricky Carmichael. See, Ricky tries to keep the truck up against the outside wall.
Her tire was down right there. I think that's why we started seeing the sparks.
You know what? Let's ride with Ricky Carmichael and just get a sense of what this is like coming out of turn 4.
You heard the tire start squealing there when he lost control of the back of that truck. Now he's going to have hard contact here. Oh. Looked like Ricky was going to gas it up and try to move away just before Johanna Long made contact.
Johanna Long climbing out of the number 20. That's a great sign. Johanna Long finished 32nd at Daytona, 20th at Phoenix in our first 2 races. And now a difficult night for her. You see the damage to Nelson Piquet Jr. in the number 8. Again, we're under a red flag condition as they're cleaning up the front stretch before they get the field moving. Again, we talk about it as a narrow racetrack, so there's no room for the field to go by on the front stretch. A wild ride for Ricky Carmichael in the 4. To Hermie Sadler with one of the guys involved.
Yeah, Ricky Carmichael just stepping out of the infield care center. First of all, what happened from your perspective, and are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just, you know, we were fast, race trim all day long, and coming from behind, we qualified horrible. So you put yourself in a hole right then and there, and it never got any better from that point on. And you know, we catch up, then we lose position on the pit road, and catch up, and just trying hard, man. I want to make this happen, and this year I finally feel comfortable where I know what I'm doing, and just makes it tough on a track like this when you start from behind and you try to get all you can get. We were getting down to the end, and there were a couple cars trucks in front of me that I knew I was better than, and just spun out. I don't know if I got any help. I'm not really sure, but I'll take the blame for it.
It's Ricky Carmichael. He said he got loose off turn 4, and as he said, wasn't real sure if he had any help or not. So luckily he's all right, and we'll catch up with Johanna Long in just a moment.
There you see Max Pappas in the Geico number 9. He gets
trucks on the lead lap.
Hermie said he was going to grab Johanna Long, and I believe she's standing by.
She is. First of all, Johanna, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. It just stinks because we had a really good truck and we finally got our lap back, and the guys were working really hard from practice, and we came a long way, and it just stinks. Hopefully we can get that truck ready for Nashville because sponsorship's really low and Painted Motorsports, but hopefully we can get some after our good run, or almost good run we had at Darlington.
It looked like before you made contact with the 4, you cut her right front tire. Probably made it difficult for you to steer the truck. Not a lot of room on this front straightaway.
No, I think when another truck hit the wall, and then I kind of hit him because he came down a little bit, and I think that's what happened. So.
Well, Johanna Long is gaining experience. A lot of it valuable here at Darlington, and glad to see she's walking away.
Yeah, not the experience she was looking for, as she wasn't able to finish this race at Darlington, and a very tough racetrack, obviously, to come to. And you have high hopes when you come